Hey guys, welcome to another video. We're here with the phaser today, and I wanted to talk to something that I thought about. Do you know, there's something that we all have and we really don't appreciate it as much as we really wanted to. Do you know what is the probably one of the most grateful things that you should be really grateful for? I think it's all the pain and struggles you have in your life. Like, I'm really struggling right now, so I'm talking from first person experience, let's say. And I bet everyone have its own problems and struggles in life, and the things he found the hardship in doing. I'm not going to talk about the particular things that I'm going through because it's not really relevant, and it's not something that you will find like the same thing. But we all agree that we all have our own things that we are struggling with, right? So hear me out. You know how in a video game, for example, you level up. Let's say you're playing like some role play video game. You're like low level, and what you do to level up? You fight the monsters, and what monsters give you the most experience points? It's those monsters that have the most HP and are like the highest level, right? Because if you grind on to like low level monsters, it will take you shitload of time to level up. But if you go to the most advanced monsters, they give you the most stuff and the most experience points. That's how you level up the fastest. Or let's say you're in playing GTA and you go to the most hard missions that will get you the most money, right? So it's kind of the same with all the things we are dealing with in daily life, I believe. Like, without struggles, you will not level up. You will stay the same. Without struggles, you will not be able to deal with the more difficult things because you didn't figure out how to deal with the less difficult things, right? So I think when we are struggling, it's really nice opportunity. It's a great opportunity for us to test ourselves and to beat the level, and I really believe it squeezes all the power from within us. And when you do that enough times, then you feel like at ease with that. If you watch the previous video, so I talk about the muscles when you like lift the same weight many times. Eventually it's like easy, and then you can lift the more advanced weight, right? So whenever you struggle with something, it's like basically if you struggle with that, it's okay. But if you get something that is so much more difficult, you will not be able to deal with that because you really struggled with something less difficult. So eventually what you're struggling with, it's essential for you to deal with that and solve that thing you're going. So yeah, I think it pushes the best of us, and we really should appreciate that. Whenever, like, imagine that everything is fine and you have no issues, you wake up, you're all good, you don't need to go to the gym, you don't need to like solve these particular problems, and everything is okay. You saw your mother come in making breakfast for you, someone someone literally come with a spoon and feed you like a baby. That's how we were like a babies, right? Someone literally feed us with spoon. And if someone would feed us with spoon all our lives, we will not be able to function as adults today, right? So that's how I look at it. Whatever we are going through, it's our opportunity to test what we are capable of doing today. Like, we can lie to ourselves, yeah, we want to be comfortable and settle for easy and comfortable life, but I thought maybe that's what we prefer, but what it's kind of not true. It's what our brain like wants us to think, but in our nature we don't want that, and we cannot possibly settle like that, because whatever is difficult has its biggest reward. The bigger the difficulty, the bigger the reward. So yeah, just something that popped into my mind recently because I'm having a difficult time, and whenever it is everything is like fine, I don't really think about that, but only when something is really not going well, then you just suddenly realize that perhaps it should be happening, perhaps I should deal with that, and eventually I would have needed to deal with that, because if I would not solve this thing, I would not be able to solve the thing that is much more difficult. So yeah, I think whatever we are going through, we will make it through it, we will survive. That's how we are designed from. Perhaps right now the situation can be seem like screwed up and everything, but in a few months, maybe days, maybe years, you will look back and you will like be really, you will be proud of yourself that you made it, you went through that, and now if you would went through that again, that would be like easy, you will do it like nothing, and at that point you will want to struggle with more difficult things, because whatever you made it a few days or years ago, after you made it, it gave you so much power, bro. You know it. Like, imagine the last time you had difficult time. After you made it, you look back and you're like, wow, I made through that. And if you do that again, that will be easy. And that is like mental power, and maybe even like physical power or whatever, because whatever you passed through, then now you can do it like easily. And I think it's really beautiful, because like, you know, like in a video game when you fight a boss and the boss has like a low life, so then he like throw at you like he become like more difficult and throw at you like all these weird spells, some suddenly like these attacks, or when you have like the last life, and or like you have very very low HP, so now you know you cannot fuck up. Like now now it's the most difficult to kill you, because now you're really cautious and you're like using more of your brain power to survive. And I believe that's how it is in life. When we are pushing ourselves to our very like limit, we suddenly discover that we can survive through situations that we didn't realize we were capable going through it. Because only when you live on your edge, then you discover your real capabilities and your real limits. Same as with our brain, you know, like we don't use like majority of percentage of our brains. That's like a scientific fact that I know, because we never really needed to. Like, mostly we can function with not using almost at all of it, especially today when you have like the artificial intelligence and all the automatic systems, and you don't need to think too much because everything is like done for you. So you don't even subconsciously thinking about using your whole brain, because you have literally no need. So biologically you're like restricting yourself. I believe it's the same with the physical capabilities and the financial or mental capabilities. You know, like when you have like a lot of money, you just buy everything and you don't care. And when you have like very low money, then you counting like every cent, right? Every dollar or every euro, whatever your currency. It's the same in all aspects of life, like that. That's what I wanted to say today. Just be grateful for your struggles. It's opportunity for you to level up. Thank you for watching, Warriors, and I wish you all really the best. Ciao ciao.